Thank you, Aviation Subcommittee Chair Moran and Aviation Subcommittee Ranking Member Duckworth. Thank you for holding this hearing and for inviting me to be here today. Senator Moran, it was really nice to meet you in the airport yesterday. My name is Eileen Spickler, and I live in Ottawa, Kansas, with my husband, Barry, who is here with me today. We moved to Kansas 7 years ago from Gaithersburg, Maryland, to be closer to Barry's kids and grandkids. Being here has been a blessing and has allowed us to watch the grandchildren grow up. I would like to sit here and tell you that we were affected by the many airport delays and canceled flights that were happening around the country. I have nothing but the utmost respect for the hardworking TSA agents, air traffic controllers, and others who worked overtime during the shutdown. The truth is that Barry and I cannot afford to travel right now. We would love to be able to visit friends and family, but the cost of a flight is just completely unfathomable to us right now. We are barely scraping by and struggling to afford our basic needs, and our health care costs keep going up each year. The only way we could be here today is due to the support of Families USA, and I want to thank Senator Duckworth's office for inviting us to share our story. My husband, Barry, retired in June of 24 after 15 years of working as a government contractor for the Food and Drug Administration and after nearly 50 years in the workforce. Barry's retirement came earlier than we intended at age 63 because the budget for his FDA contract was cut. As a remote worker, Barry was marked for layoff because he could not report in person to Maryland. That's when our financial troubles really started, and it's been nearly impossible to keep our head above water ever since. Barry runs a guitar booth at a local antique store and hosts weekly jam sessions for fellow musicians. He no longer has employer-sponsored health insurance, so in June of 24, we enrolled Barry in health insurance, joining the 200,000 Kansans on the ACA marketplace. Since enrolling in ACA coverage, Barry has undergone treatment for 2 kidney stones, one of them life-threatening, and received numerous MRIs, CT scans, and x-rays that have all been covered by insurance. His plan is not perfect, and the cost of copays, premiums, and prescriptions have gone up each year, but the monthly payments have been affordable enough with the tax credits, and it has allowed Barry to get the care he needs. In 2025, we paid $109 a month, and we received almost $1,200 per month in subsidies. If it weren't for the premium tax credits, we would not have been able to afford insurance for Barry at all. And honestly, I don't know where we'd be, or if we'd even be sitting here before you. Access to affordable health insurance is life and death for us. In 2026, our plan is going up 125%, from $109 to $246 a month. Because of this increase, and with the tax credits set to expire, we have decided not to enroll Barry in coverage for next year, and he will go uninsured until March when he is eligible for Medicare. At our age, and with Barry's health issues, I'm terrified that in these 2 months, we could be faced with a health emergency we can't afford and will end up buried in a mountain of medical debt. For the first time in our lives, we wait in line every other week at food pantries because that's the only way to afford our groceries. Earlier this week, the line in Ottawa was twice as long as it ever had been, with an almost 3-hour wait. We are so grateful for the Affordable Care Act because it has made it possible for us to survive on as little as we have right now. We are about $100 a month over the poverty limit for Medicaid because Kansas is one of 10 states that has not expanded Medicaid. I am a cancer survivor. I'm an aggressive cancer with a high likelihood of recurrence, and I'm still in treatment 9 years later. I receive disability benefits and Medicare. The peace of mind of knowing that we both have affordable health insurance is everything to me. But these last few weeks, knowing we're facing a gap in Barry's insurance for next year is terrifying for us both. Our story is unique, but we are not alone. There are 22 million Americans that use the premium tax credits to help them stay on health coverage. I am here fighting for my family and for the millions more who know the struggle of fighting to afford basic needs like health care. Health care is a human right. Nobody should go without it. And what is the point of having a health care plan if you can't afford to use it? I hope you will remember my story and take immediate action because we cannot afford to wait. Thank you for your time and for the chance to tell my story.